Today we're gonna learn some Japanese from this scene.
いい子ですね、アクアマリン。
とりあえずすげえ名前つけられた。そうだ、この家にはもう一人住人がいる。
なんでちこルビー？
星野ルビー、俺の双子として生まれた子供だ。こっちはややダメージの少ない名前をしている。今からでも交換してほしいくらいだ。
いい子ですね、アクアマリン。
E means good. Ko is kid. いい子 means good kid. Dechune is one of the baby words that the adults use when they speak babies. Correct words is ですね. Like I said in the previous video, this is like a it or are, and ne is the sentence ending particle to asking for the agreement. There are some baby words. This is one of them, using chu instead of su. This dechu is the most famous example for the baby words. But to be honest, I'm not sure in reality people are actually using this to babies. This is anime, so everything is exaggerated. It sounds natural that the adult using this baby words. But for me, I think this baby words is more like people think adults tend to use this to babies. But reality, people don't use that much. Or, I don't tell you the details, some people use it in the kinky situation. Well, anyway, there's other baby words that people actually use. We use onomatope instead of real words. For example, in Japanese, we describe dogs barking as wan, wan wan. So instead of saying dog, parents say to babies like, look, there is wan wan. For cat, nya nya. For cars, boo boo. Something like that.
とりあえずすげえ名前つけられた。
toriaezu has a lot of meanings. For now, for the moment, start off with, first of all. I think in this case, toriaezu means anyway. Actually, this word doesn't fit in this line because people tend to use this when they change the subject of the speech or take a pause from the discussion. But here, Aqua wasn't talking, so feel like toriaezu from what? I think it's probably from his inner thoughts about his unaccountable reincarnation situation. Probably in his mind, it's like, I died and reborn as an idol's baby and all the situation is so confusing. I have to think about why this happened, but anyway, I was named this. Putting all his thoughts aside, he just used toriaezu to start his line. すげえ, the formal word is すごい. E adjectives. It's qualifying namae, name. Usually すごい means great or awesome, but here more like used sarcastically, like awful or terrible.
そうだ。
Souda has some meanings, but here it means by the way or oh yeah. You say this word when something new topic hits your mind and you want to bring it up. You can also say like そういえば. そういえば. This is a polite way to say, and if you want to say casual way, you can say そういや. そういや.
この家にはもう一人住人がいる。
この means this. 家 is house. この家 this house. に is the particle to indicate the place, same as in. And wa is the particle for comparison or enhance. Without wa, this line is still same meaning. この家に住人がいる。この家には住人がいる。If you say この家に using に, feel like this sentence is just a description. There's another person in this house. But if you say niwa, feels like speaking of this house, there is another person. More like bringing up the new topic. Like, by the way, about this house, there is another person. So I say this niwa is more like enhance, not comparison. Since the previous line was souda, this word is bringing up the new topic. So niwa is fit into this sentence.
なんでちこルビー
なんでちゅか. This is the same as the previous section. It's baby words. Normal correct sentence is なんですか not ちゅ す. You can separate this phrase to 何ですか. 何 is what. This is like is. か is the sentence ending particle for questioning. Then why do we say なん instead of 何? Some people say 何ですか is for formal and なんですか is casual speaking. But actually this is not correct. Even formal place, we say なん like なんでしょうか. We say なん simply because it's easy to pronounce for Japanese people. If after nani, t, d, and sound come, we say なん. Other than those sounds, we use 何. なんでもいいよ. なんでもいいよ. Meaning, anything is fine. After 何, d sounds is placed. So we say なん instead of 何. なんと素晴らしい絵。素晴らしい。Amazing. 絵。Painting. なんと素晴らしい絵。What an amazing painting. After 何, t sounds is come, so なんと not 何と you say なんと But if other than t, d, n, you can just say 何 For example, 何様のつもり Who the hell you think you are? 何様 S sound, so 何 And 何事かと思った I wonder what is going on. 何事 G sound, so 何 But if you ask how many, usually use 何 whatever the sound comes after. For example, 何個何本何歳 By the way, for the units, please check the previous video. And about 何 This is just the basic rule. Probably there are some exceptions.
星野ルビー。
Japanese name, we say family name first and first name after. Most of us don't have middle name, unless both or one of their parents are non-Japanese, and they decided to include their cultural or family heritages in their kid's name. Aquamarine and ruby come from English word. Usually when we write down those foreign names, we use katakana, not kanji. But some people put similar sound or same meaning kanji to those foreign words. If you pronounce character by character in Japanese, it will be like ru, bi, i. And in this anime, they allocate these kanjis to these sound. This kanji pronounced ru, meaning beautiful blue gem. And this one can be pronounced mi or bi, meaning beautiful. And the last one is I, meaning close. Which kanji to use is totally up to parents. Some people might choose this. Sounds same, ru, but the meaning is flow. Or this one, meaning stay. And for bi, sun or fire can be used instead. Or some might use hiragana or katakana. So even same sound, if kanji character is different, the name meanings will be different too. For example, this is one of the popular girls' name, Yuri. Even though same pronunciation, people use different kanji like this. And here, aquamarine is quite a drastic name. It's because this word is from foreign words, like I said before. Also because they changed the pronunciation of the kanji in their way. Like this one, ai means love. We always pronounce I, but here they use just only a and dropped I. And also this last one, the normal pronunciation is umi or kai. Never pronounce marine. Then why this kanji is used? It's because this character means sea or ocean or marine. So they just changed the pronunciation of this character to marine. Ruby and aquamarine. Those unusual names, which are far from the traditional names, are called kirakira name, which means sparkling names. These kind of names become social programs around 1990 in Japan. Around this time, more parents start to avoid the traditional popular Japanese names and try to show the uniqueness on their kids' name. Some names took too far and nobody can read. And because of those names, some kids became the target of bullying and having a hard time. Even when they grow up, they're having a hard time to find a job. Because company HR thought this unusual name people's personality must be extreme even before the interview. And because of that, some of them who were named with those kirakira name changed their name when they grew up. Name is the first present from parents, and it shouldn't be the burden to kids. But some names are taken too far. Here are some examples of kirakira names. This kanji, meaning play and dream, usually pronounce so and mu. But parents decide to pronounce rhythm. And the next one, meaning yellow bear. Can you tell how to pronounce? It's poo, like Winnie the Pooh. And this one, seventh sound, nana and ne is general pronunciation, but this is read do re mi. And next one, pure feather, usually pronounced jun and wa. But the parents decide to pronounce tenshi. Tenshi means angel in Japanese. And here's the aggressive one. The way of pronunciation is akuma. This is nothing special if it's not name. Everybody read this kanji as akuma. But this means devil. How can parents name their kids such name? Fortunately, this case, City Hall didn't accept it, although the parents filed the objection. By the way, opposite word of kirakira name is shiwa name. Shiwa means wrinkle. Sometimes we use this word to describe old people's skin. Shiwa name is the ones from old generation and sounds antique. Shiwa name is a little bit offensive, so some people start using retro name. These are the examples. For boy, ro, suke, o. For girls, ko, yo, e. Finish the name with these characters. A few decades ago, those kanjis were avoided because they sound old, but like fashion style is often reproduced again and again, the trend of names also come back. People think these old names sound cool and it's nice to inherit old Japanese culture. And also, since people stop using them for a while, so parents think it's unique to use old names to their kids' name.
俺の双子として生まれた子供だ。
俺の means my. For the personal pronouns, please check the previous video. 俺 is usually used by male when they grow up. Usually little boys use 僕, and as they grow up, some of them switch to 俺. Here, baby Aqua uses 俺. I think it's understandable because Aqua has the memory from the previous life and he's over 20 years old. 双子 means twin. Just so you know, triplets, 三つ子, quadruplets, 四つ子, and 五つ子, 六つ子. I never heard of that, but if there is 7 babies, we say 七つ子, and for 8, 八つ子, and 9, 九つ子. I'm not sure there's a word more than that. として means as. 生まれた子供, 生まれた be born. 子供 kids. 生まれた is qualifying the word 子供. You can qualify noun by placing verb, clause, or sentence. As long as it makes sense, you can place present, past, progressive, any tense can be used. 私が住む家. 住む means live. 家 is house. The house I live or the house I will live. 私が住む家. 私が住む is qualifying 家. 私が住む家. 君が好きだったアイドル. 君 you 好きだった loved or liked. アイドル idol. The idol that you loved. 君が好きだったアイドル. 君が好きだった qualifying アイドル. 君が好きだったアイドル. 10秒で泣ける子役. 10秒 10 seconds. 泣ける can cry. 子役 kid actor. The kid actor who can cry in 10 seconds. 10秒で泣ける子役. 10秒で泣ける qualifying 子役. 10秒で泣ける子役. 俺の双子として生まれた子供. The kid who was born as my twin. 俺の双子として生まれた is qualifying 子供. 俺の双子として生まれた子供. That is assertive version of this. By the way, in this sentence, the subject is supposed to be she, Ruby. But it's too obvious, so it's just dropped. 彼女は俺の双子として生まれた子供だ. She's the kid who was born as my twin.
こっちはややダメージの少ない名前をしている。
kocchi means this, but it's different from これ. これ is indicates the object itself. これ this あれ that それ it. You cannot use these words to people. In English, you say, this is a pen. In Japanese, これはペンです. This is okay. But for human, in English, this is Ruby. It's okay. But in Japanese, you cannot say, これはルビーです. Instead of that, you can use こっち. こっち is actually casual word. Formal word is こちら. This word implies like this side, including the sense of position. This side, こちら or こっち. That side, あちら or あっち. Its side, そちら or そっち. To introduce your friends to other people, you can say こちらはルビーです or こっちはルビーです. It doesn't have to be people. You can use it with object too. But it doesn't fit when you describe the situation. Like if you want to just say, this is a pen, and you say, こちらはペンです。Pen is just pen, nothing special. If you say こちら, it's too exaggerated. In this case, you should say これはペンです。But if you want to introduce something big or special to other people, like you want to say this is his artwork, in this case, you can say こちらは彼の作品です。作品 artwork. Or if you want to say this is the pen, you can say こちらがあのペンです。This indicates like the pen that we talked about. If the pen is special or the specific one, you can say like this. こっちがペンです。This pen is nothing special, just regular one. But if you say こっち, this sounds more comparing. Like somebody said, あれはペンです first, but you deny what they said and like, いいえ、あれは棒です. And they say like, これがペンです。こちらがペンです。こっちがペンです。You are comparing like that and this. Because this is more like a stressing this side. So you can say こちら or こっち. In some cases, even you don't say people, these include the nuance of people too. Like こちら, こっち is often used as my side or my group. And あちら, あっち, そちら, そっち is used as your side, your group, or their side, their group. For example, そっちが剣を使うなら、こっちは銃だ。剣 blade 使う use 銃 gun. If you use a blade, I will use a gun. やや means slightly. This is a little written word, but it's okay to use in formal situation. Instead of やや, you can use ちょっと、多少、少し. But since the same word is used after, feel like repeating. So probably better to avoid these two. Also, since this is comparison between Aqua and Ruby's name, you can say ちょっとは、多少は, or 少しは. Add the particle は. But は is already used in the first part. こっちは shouldn't use the same particle in a row, so better not to use は for these words. By the way, here's the question. Do you think you can use は with やや? Like ちょっとは、多少は、少しは、ややは? The answer is no. やや is adverb, so you cannot use particles. Then why ちょっと、多少、少し can be used with particle? It's because these words can be used both as adverb and noun. If you say ちょっと、多少、少し, they're adverb. But if you combine with particles, they're considered as noun. But the particles that you can combine with are limited. The particles that you can qualify other words like は, no, you can combine with them, but you cannot use が、お、と、え together. ダメージの少ない名前. This no is used as subject particle. ダメージの is the subject in this clause. Therefore, this type of no, you can switch to が. ダメージが少ない名前. Because you can switch no to が in this example, it doesn't mean you can always switch が to no. The condition is the subject particle no has to be used in the clause, which qualifies the noun after. If the phrase is only ダメージが少ない, you cannot use no. But if this phrase qualifying the noun after, you can use either no or が. Here, ダメージが少ない is qualifying 名前 name. So you can use ダメージの no. している is do. する progressive form. するしている do is the action word. So the progressive form is supposed to describe the continuation of the action. But している also means the status. These two examples are the continuation of the action. 彼は勉強している。勉強 study. He's studying. 彼女が留守番している。留守番 means stay at home and take charge of the house during somebody's absent. 彼女が留守番している。This is action too. But these two, きれいな目をしている。きれいな is not adjective and meaning beautiful. 目 is eyes. You have beautiful eyes. きれいな目をしている。These are not the action. It's describing the status. So, ダメージの少ない名前をしている。She has a name that gives less psychologically damaging.
今からでも交換してほしいくらいだ。
今 means now. から is from. でも in this case, even. 今からでも even from now. 欲しい means want.If you want to say like, I want food or I want this skirt, you can say now plus が plus 欲しい. But here, 交換して the original form is 交換する meaning exchange. 交換してして is te form. In here, te form plus 欲しい are combined. This doesn't mean I want to do.This means I want someone to do. If you want to say want to do, you have to say conjugate the verb plus tai. If you want to say want someone to do, you can say someone plus ni plus verb te form plus 欲しい. Like this line, it's not necessary to say someone plus ni if it's obvious. First, let's see how you say want to do.As I said, you have to conjugate the verb before tai. If the verb finishes with u sound, you have to change u to i and plus tai. For example, become なる u to i なりたいなりたい Apologize 謝る謝りたい謝りたい defeat 倒す倒したい倒したい dance 踊る踊りたい踊りたい take a rest 休む休みたい休みたい protect 守る守りたい守りたい If the word finish with える or いる just drop る and add たい Forget 忘れるれる so drop る忘れたい忘れたいす訴えるえる訴えたい訴えたい give あげるげる so あげたいあげたい live 生きるいる so 生きたい生きたい watch 見るいる見たい見たい believe 信じるいる信じたい信じたい Those are the same conjugation form as must, the polite way of saying the verb. So this means there's some えるいる words which doesn't follow the rule. For those words, you have to follow the first rule. Change う to い and add たい Go home 帰るえる but just change う to い帰りたい帰りたい cut, 着る、いる but 切りたい not drop る and たい着たい切りたい is correct. Enter 入る入りたい not 入りたい入りたい grab 握る握りたい握りたい run 走る走りたい走りたい and as always do and come you have to just remember do するしたいしたい come 来る来たい来たい Those are the form when you say I want to. And if you want to say want someone to do, say someone plus に plus verb 手 form plus 欲しい instead of たい you say 欲しい This one is also, it's not necessary to say someone plus に if it's obvious. For 手 form conjugation, please check the previous video. Become なるなってほしいなってほしい Apologize 謝る謝ってほしい謝ってほしい Forget 忘れる忘れてほしい忘れてほしい Sue 訴える訴えてほしい訴えてほしい Live 生きる生きてほしい生きてほしい Believe 信じる信じてほしい信じてほしい Do するしてほしいしてほしい Come 来る来てほしい来てほしい This line 交換してほしい So he's asking Ruby に交換してほしい Ruby に交換してほしい He wants Ruby to switch her name and his name. If you want to switch this line to I want to, in this case, 交換したい交換したい Just I want to switch my name with hearts. You can finish the line here, but this line ends with くらいだ Kurai means degree or extent. Some people pronounce gurai instead of kurai. 交換してほしいぐらいだ It's okay to say. If you use with number, it would means like about. Like 10歳くらい10歳 10 years old. About 10 years old. 10歳くらい Verb plus くらい It's also degree and extent, but also can be like figurative expression. For example, 毎日会いたいくらい君が好き毎日 every day 会いたい会う see 会いたい want to see 君 you 好き love I love you like I want to see you every day 毎日会いたいくらい君が好き歩けないくらい疲れている歩く walk 歩けない cannot walk 疲れる tired 疲れている is progressive of being tired I'm too tired to walk anymore 歩けないくらい疲れている交換してほしいくらいだ This line, actually some phrase is missing, like these parts of examples. So much I want to exchange my name because something something. Maybe here he says like 交換してほしいくらいこの名前が嫌いだ。この this 名前 name 嫌いだ dislike. I don't like this name. But probably for him, it's not necessary to mention. He just wants to say how much he doesn't like this name. Okay, that's it for today. Let's watch the scene one more time.
いい子ですね、アクアマリン。
とりあえずすげえ名前つけられた。そうだ、この家にはもう一人住人がいる。
なんでちこルビー。
星野ルビー、俺の双子として生まれた子供だ。こっちはややダメージの少ない名前をしている。今からでも交換してほしいくらいだ。
Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please click subscribe button and leave some comment would be nice. Thanks for your support. I will see you in the next one.